Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on Ark Survival Evolved on my Extinction playthrough for beginners, like I always say, kind of for beginners. Just me running through the map. I've played this map before, but I've never really completed it, so that's the goal, just like I did the other ones where I did the Island, Scorched Earth, Aberration. We're doing them in order, now Extinction. So I know Ark Survival Ascended is out for you guys, so I'm not dumb. I know that the thing's out and a lot of people were playing that one, so I'm also doing some videos on that one. It's just a I'm a little slow, man. So they pumped out those maps really quick because they're basically reskins. So, and I'm not a full-time YouTuber, so you guys know that's why I don't pump out as much of those videos on Ark Survival Ascended as much as I could, because I got a full-time job. So as you guys see, I'm doing the Magmanosaur saddle, or not Magmanosaur, Magmamore, whatever, the ice jumper. We're just gonna call it the ice jumper anymore. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it anymore. I pronounced it last time. So we tamed two in the last episode, showed you guys a male and a female. Not the super highest levels, we'll get some later, but I'll look for high levels. As I've mentioned many times, I'm getting the saddles, I'm creating saddles. I've mentioned many times in my videos, if you guys have watched them, I'm not one of those Ark players that just like to hurry up, get high level stuff, beat the game, right? I like to play it, I like to enjoy it, I like to do some of the breeding the dinos, some crafting, some building, all kind of stuff. I like to do a mix of everything in Ark. So the only thing I don't like to do is PvP. I don't like to try to beat up other players and just fight people for fun. That's, to me, not fun. So but here's the ice jumper. Now the ice jumper is one of the most OP dinos in the game. When it first came out, it was super OP and they had to nerf it several times. So I'm not very good at this. My daughter, who plays with, she hasn't played in a while, but she's really good at the ice jumper. So, but you can jump 3 times on it. If you got the stamina, you can jump in the air, you can jump again while you're in the air, you jump again while you're in the air. 3 times. It can go pretty darn high, and then once it comes down, you can flash forward, jump down, shoot down, and I'll show you guys in a minute. And then it's got an ice breath. The ice breath is really powerful. You can freeze stuff as well as kill stuff, so it's pretty good mount. It's still easy, even after they nerfed it, it's still pretty tough. So yeah. And here's the ice breath. There it is right there. You got to actually look up. If you're looking down, it won't keep shooting the ice breath. So you got to have it where you hold that button. And I think it's C on the keyboard. I think that's what I was doing. So right is the little attack thing or bite thing, and then left's the swipe thing or something like that. So anyway, right and left, mouse, swipe and bite, and then darting forward. So what I'm doing is kind of like with the rock drake. So you just point where you want to dart forward when you're in the air, and you could just hit that left mouse and dart forward and go to where you want to go. So it's pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. I'm not super great at it. I'll practice some more, guys, and we'll go around the map and I'll show you guys this thing if I can get it to be like as phenomenal as it's supposed to be. But there you go. We got a male and female. I'm gonna breed these guys, and I'm not gonna show you the whole thing. I just want to show you that, and I'll put them breeding. They're breeding right now, and we'll bring it back in a minute. So I just want to show you guys what I was doing with this wall. So in this area, they have like it's a circle, kind of, or almost a complete circle, and then so I'm putting a wall around the edges. That way we can build up a wall. That way our dinos won't walk off if they wandered or something like that. We're not planning on wandering them, but just in case. It's just me. I like it the way it looks. It's aesthetically pleasing for me, and I also like to have it so that we can attach to it. So you build the wall up and then you build it in, and you have that wall part of a building, and you can put a garden in there, and you can put a dino pin in there, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. So I just want to show you guys a little bit. This thing's not level. I fought this thing for hours. One time I played on Extinction for a little bit, and fought this thing for hours and hours trying to make this straight, and you just can't make the pieces mesh evenly. It just doesn't work perfect on this side. The thing is not completely circle. Now at this point, we're going to keep building here. I'm going to show you guys. Eventually, I'm going to just give you guys a little heads up. I decided to move somewhere else because I wasn't fond of this spot as much as I thought I was. And I found another spot that looks perfectly straight. My gosh, it is not perfectly straight, because I tried to line up the pieces so many times. I spent hours trying to line up pieces, which I won't bore you guys with. I could never get it straight. So here I am. This is me, dummy. She was about to be done, the girl. She was about to be done having a baby. And you can see right there, you can see that she's gestating. I didn't catch that. So I'm looking for the egg, because I didn't know that these guys, if they laid eggs or were live bearers. So They're live bearers, just so you know. They're going to gestate. You'll be able to see it if you guys know them at all. If you saw real quick in that clip when I looked at it, it said gestating. Dummy's looking for the egg. Can't find it. So another thing to do is if you have a... Okay, so look. This is how dumb I am. Sometimes I don't even think, right? So if you're using a parasaur can locate a baby that has been hatched, but you can't find. So here's me trying to see if it can locate an egg, which it can't do. It can locate a baby. See, it's gestating. You see right there? Gestating. So now I know, oh, duh, it's gestating. So, all right. So this is dumb. So going forward here. Anyway, the parasaur can locate a baby that you haven't claimed yet. It'll show up like an enemy. And then you can find it if it's like meshed in the wall or meshed in the ground or something like that. So just showing you guys. I want to put this part in here so you can see what I meant. I'm building a wall on both sides of this thing. And it's kind of going out, and I want to show you guys the baby pop out. Watch. Whoop, you see it? It's like she pooped the baby out. Bloop, there it is. Here's the baby. So there's the baby. We have a baby ice jumper. Managarmrs. And I don't know. However you want to say it. Even if I tried to say it, somebody would say you're saying it wrong, even though it's a totally made up creature. I love it. I love comments, guys. Make comments. They're fun. Sometimes I think it's so funny when people they're YouTube, they want to be YouTube famous for just insulting people, or they just insult people just to do it. It's funny. I just find it so funny, man. People are so rude and insulting. So much going on. So much going on with people just thinking that they can just talk to people however they want, and they can, but you know, people are that's just not the way I was raised. I was raised to be nice to people. I had a good mom and dad. Taught me how to respect other people regardless of their beliefs or the way they treated other people. So, and that's also biblical too if you guys read the Bible at all. So just mentioning that. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. What's that, the golden rule? So anyway, I'm about a green obelisk here, guys, and there is some beaver dams. This is one of the spots the beaver dams appear. They appear in many places in this map. When we first got on, my tribe mate, she was like, I can't find them. I'm like, I'm seeing them everywhere. But, I mean, sometimes when you're just flying around, you just don't see them. They're not there, and then they respawn in. So anyway, killing the one beaver so I can get these two. At this point, I'm not using the beaver dams for wood. I'm just using it for cementing paste and the silica pearls, that kind of stuff. So, just grabbing all this paste. We'll get some snails. There's tons of snails here, and I'll show you guys in a couple of episodes down the road here. My partner grabs and starts taming a bunch of the acatinas, the snails, and making a cementing paste for them, or acatina paste for them, which is the same thing. So, really easy to get by. Organic polymer is really super easy to get on this map as long as you have something that can kill corrupted dinos, because corrupted dinos drop corrupted nodules, which are the same as organic polymer. So a lot of stuff is really super easy to get on this map. Element, like I said, I brought my wyverns from Scorched Earth. That's how you're supposed to play this game. That's how it's designed to be played. Go from one map to the next. You don't start over on each map. You shouldn't start over. I mean, you can start over on each map, but you're not going to have a lot of engrams and stuff that you need. So, taking the wyverns from Scorched Earth makes the element veins pretty easy to tame, and you get a lot of element from there, so you can build tech pretty quick on this one. There's also tons of metal, because if you have your lightning wyverns with you, you can destroy the defense units and all kind of stuff really easy. So, one of the there's three things that are craftable on this thing. Two of them you got to kill and get the blueprints to craft. One of them is the scout, and the other one's the enforcer, and the third one's the mech. But the mech is not something you kill. The mech is something you got to craft. So anyway, this is one of the scouts. Pretty cool looking colors. I just wanted to see if I could kill it with the Argentavis and show you guys how incredibly fast this thing is and how hard it is to hit. The hit box on it, I think, is extremely small. So just jumping forward here a little bit, trying it again. Yeah. Super hard, man. So super hard to hit this thing. I think I hit it once in this whole time. But you look how much health it's got. It's got quite a bit of health. So even with the little damage I did to it, we ain't going to do much. So, yeah. Yeah, we ain't going to try that again. But I wanted to try a couple of different things to kill this guy. I want the blueprint for it. So I'm going to show you guys something else here. Look, another one joined the party. Hey, let's check it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off, and I'm going to try to shoot it with a crossbow to see if I can hit it with a crossbow. And I can't even hit it with an Argentavis. It's got a pretty good size hitbox. Imagine trying to hit this thing with a crossbow. Watch this. Let's see, where you at? Oh, there you are. I'm pretty good at hitting things that are moving. I don't think this thing is capable of being hit or damaged with the crossbow, and I'll show you why in a minute. So, you know those stilly birds that I absolutely hate, the Ika, whatever, they steal your stuff, they fly down there, pelicans or whatever. I can't even see them. Look at how many arrows are in that thing. There's arrows in that thing, and it's just like that stilly bird too. You can shoot it so many times with an arrow, and you'll hit it, the arrows will get stuck, but it will take no damage from it. So, I don't know what that thing did there. We'll make one of these scouts later, and I'll show you guys what they do. They're kind of dumb. They have an okay range, but you can see things with them, but you really can't do anything with them. You can't, like, scan stuff with it. You can just see it. Like, hey, I want to see if there's anything below me. You can go down there and fly the scout down. So, I went back, got my wyvern, come back to try to find the scout. The scout had followed me back a little bit. It's over here a little bit now. So, trying to find it. There it is right there. See it flying? Bam! He did. So now, watching the video back, I can see where I killed it at. Where my wyvern is right there. That's where he died. But I cannot find it. So what happens, guys, when you kill an enforcer or you kill a scout, they're going to drop a blueprint on the ground. You're going to pick that blueprint up, and then you're going to craft that blueprint in the tech replicator. So I cannot find it. I'm going to look around a little bit here. So, oh, by the way, I didn't mention the mods, guys. Sometimes I mention the mods right away. I use 3 mods on this map. Number one and foremost that you can see what's going on is the Austin Spyglass. That's the thing that highlights everything for me, shows them in red if they're aggressive, white if they're non-aggressive, yellow if they're running or scared, and then green if they're your own. If you're looking at another tribe that's allied with you, they're cyan colored. If you're looking at a tribe that's an enemy, they're red. So that blueprint's around here somewhere. The other 2 mods I use is the Dino Storage version 2 and the Superstructures. Superstructures is what I build with on this one. And then the Dino Storage version 2 is the soul balls and the soul gun that you guys see me pick up stuff with sometimes. There's a scout right there. This is a regular scout. It's a primitive blueprint. So there's really not much I can do with that thing. Just jumping forward here, guys, there's another thing that they added on Extinction. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. It's called Unstable Element. And it takes element dust. So one, you can see right there, zoom in how much it takes. You create the unstable element. The unstable element will spoil in your hands and become element. So you can use a lot of dust to make element. That's another way to do it. Just wanted to throw another piece in here so you guys see what I'm doing. I've been using my Doedicurus, flying it around with the Argentavis to collect stone. And for the wood and thatch, I'm collecting stuff with the chainsaw. So I'm flying my Argentavis to trees. I collect stuff with the chainsaw, dump it in my Argentavis, fly back to the Argentavis, and I'm using what's called a transfer tool from the Superstructures. See, there's my Argentavis trap right there. I think I showed you guys that in a previous episode. There's an enforcer right there too. Anyway, so you take that transfer tool and you just set up a preset transfer, and you just click it and click that button, and then it transfers everything from your dinos or whatever dinos you set to into wherever you tell it to set. So I can just really quickly transfer stuff super fast, and that's what I like to do. So this is going to be like a little trap I'm going to use for some dinos I don't get, like Megatherium, Thylacoleo, anything we want to grab and drop somewhere. We're going to drop it in here if it's close enough. I mean, we'll build another one. My tribe mate and I, we both easily carry stuff around to make traps with. We're pretty easy to make traps anyway, I mean, if you don't have it with you. But I'll make this too high eventually. Just right now I didn't have enough stuff. I counted wrong. I will come back and do it later. I just wanted to show you guys I was setting it down. So this is called a SS Tech Transmitter. This is a Superstructures item. This does not do this on the regular item. So I'm just looking to see if there's any cool high-level gotchas on there. You can't really see colors. You can just see the levels. And you can see it's on the far left there, on the top left. And that one's on the top left as well. That's where they're highlighted. They're in the sunken forest. So we're looking for Argentavis now. I'm trying to find me a high-level Argentavis. I'm going to build up a little Argentavis army here. 125 is the highest one on the map right now. So this will show me levels. The 150 being the max level, but 125 is okay, I guess. I can't find a max level, so we'll try to get this one. But I'm not going to bore you guys with everything. I just want to show you guys a couple of clips of this. There's the 115 way over there. So, or 135, whatever that is. We're going to go to this one. It's a 125. It's the closest one, highest level one on the map. And that 115 will be the next one. So we're going to grab this one. So I'm going to put my, I'm looking at the map here. I'm going to have my GPS out when we're flying. And I'm going to kind of find it. I'm going to skip forward to when we almost get to it, guys. I want to show you guys the long flight to get there. But here we are right here. It's out in the wastelands on this one. So we're going to trek out there. Show you guys from the base which way I'm going. I'm going this way right here. And then we'll get out there and we will get an Argentavis. And I was playing on somebody else's map. That's why you see a couple of map markers on there. So I deleted those map markers eventually. So that Argentavis is around here somewhere. And I think it's, there it is right there. It's that orange one. Not a great color, but we'll take it. High level. We just want the highest level ones. Here a while ago I was telling you guys I don't want high level ones, but I do need high level Argentavis to breed with. So this is one of those things I will be picky on. 125 is not the highest level, but it will work. So we're going to fly them back. Here, just lead them back, guys. Just if you never watched me do this before, just keep slow enough that way the Argentavis can keep hitting you every once in a while. Let it hit you, and you can fly it as far as you want as long as it's allowed to hit you every once in a while. If it loses interest, just get its attention again. So jumping forward almost to the trap, guys. Instead of me doing that little fast speed fly, I just wanted to jump forward and show you guys. Here's my trap right here. So this is a trap I got from somebody else a long time ago watching a video. I like this one. I know you can do it different ways, but this is my favorite trap. You cannot do this trap on Ark Survival Ascended. You can only do it on Ark Survival Evolved because the pillars don't work the same way. They changed a lot of it. So I'm going to get this guy in the trap here. Just lead him in. He focuses on the Argentavis, not you. So, because he's chasing the Argentavis and pecking that. So that's where his focus is for a moment. So I got time to run around and close the door. And then he loses interest, gets focused on me. And then we're just going to knock him out. I'm using shock and tranquilizer darts with a long neck rifle. My favorite thing to do. Don't take many shots to knock stuff out. I do have my settings tweaked a little bit, guys, as you know. So it goes a little quicker. There we go. And we'll tame this guy, but we're going to end it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. You got any comments, please make them. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.